Okay, I'm going to show you how to put on colored builder gel. So this is, oh shit, sweet pea. And let me adjust a little bit. I'm going to show you how to do it evenly. I haven't even buffed or filed this yet, so let's get to it. Don't just pull your brush out of the jar. You have to kind of swirl it around, get it off of the stem of the brush. And then I start not quite back to the cuticle, backing it up a little bit. It's nice with colors because you can see if you get it on your skin. So you'll want to get that off before you cure it, obviously. Back it up to the cuticle as close as you can without touching them, because it's much easier to clean up if you do that. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Everybody's in bed. Now I get my little handy dandy Q-tip. I love these little Q-tips. And don't mind my dry cuticles, that'll go away. These little Q-tips are pretty freaking amazing. I get them from Amazon. So this one, now I'm going to cure it. I'm not going to do any others yet because I don't want this to float around and get all uneven, even though it is uneven. I'll show you. So I'm going to cure that for about 10 seconds. And then go on to the second layer. This is a thermal, so it is sweet pea from Dipsters, but super sensitive thermal. Now I'm going to go all the way around the edges as close as I can. And this layer, get in that edge because I don't like them. I'm going to get a little bit extra on there, kind of blob it, if that makes sense. Not putting too much on the tip so it doesn't like get uneven or anything, but just be easy. A lot of people use too much and they push it back and it ends up all over their cuticle. But if you do it this way, trust me, it takes a lot less time with filing. So now I'm going to hold it upside down and kind of shake it and kind of look at it, and it's self-leveling. So now I'm going to cure that for 10 seconds. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Okay, now, so see, now it's a coral. It's so beautiful. And honestly, I really don't need any more on this one, but I see a little tiny bit lighter part right here, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'm going to scrape off my brush around the edge. And I'm newer at Builder Gel. I've only been using Builder Gel for a handful of months because I was too scared to try it. But I use colored more than anything. Well, okay, that was a big fat lie because I use clear more than anything because I encapsulate all my glitters in clear. But, oh shoot, I'm so sorry. I'm not redoing this, so bear with me here. I'll do a couple fingers so you can see. Okay, so that's the third layer. I'm gonna hold it upside down again for a second and then cure. And once it's cured for about 10 seconds, actually when it's colored, you can see when it's cured because the color goes to the hot color super fast. So within 10 seconds, it's pretty good as long as you have a strong lamp. So now we're going to do another finger, and I'll try to stay in the camera this time. Go as close to the edge as you can. If you feel like you have too much on your brush, of course, always scrape it off. First layer, thin. It's gonna be splotchy, doesn't matter. And I'm doing this on with my dominant hand, so if I look silly, it's because I'm not right-handed. So see, even if you blob it a little bit on that first layer, it's gonna blend if you give it time to blend. So upside down, let it kind of see how that self-levels, but it's super thin back here, and that's what you want. Now cure it. And I wish I could show you how curing looks with thermal. It looks really cool. Okay, see how much lighter that one is? Can you see? That one's a lot lighter than this one because it's not as thick. And you want a little bit of thickness, excuse me, with builder gel. So the second coat, again, it's going to be a little bit thicker. Make sure you back up to your cuticles. Some of that off my brush. And I'm kind of floating it along so that it just kind of drops the blobs. And I've seen a lot of people just go straight in and cure at this point. But you can play with it as much as you want until you're ready to cure it. You don't have to cure it right away. Don't go jumping into that lamp and get it all hard and then you have to buff it off or file it off. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying, work smarter, not harder. That was totally random. Okay, now I'm going to turn that upside down. And I got a little bit too much around the edges. So I'm gonna take my little Q-tip and I'm gonna go whoop. So it's less filing, but it's still upside down. So when I turn it, and you can make it go wherever you want. It's super thick. It's thick, but it's not, it's kind of like a really thick slime. So you can let it go its own way as long as you pay attention so that it doesn't go onto your finger. So now I'm going to cure that because I let it do its thing. Builder gel isn't, excuse me, meant to be like a paint thickness. It's more like a glue thickness or, now I'm just rambling. Okay, so those two are done. So when you're done, actually, you know what, I'll just finish. And I don't even need to buff these yet. I mean, I probably won't even buff these unless I see a weird inconsistency of some sort. Sorry. I'm telling you, I'm not a professional videographer. But, and I'm not a nail tech, so. Why am I not a nail tech? Because I don't like people that much. Just so you know. Letting that kind of settle a little bit. Now builder gel is going to be super sticky when you're done, so you want to wipe it off with alcohol. Super good. And honestly, it's so fast if you get this down. The first time I kind of struggled because I didn't realize the colored ones were so uneven, but it's really not that they're uneven, it's how uneven your strokes and your layers are. So if you don't let them self-level, they're going to be way different. So this is where I'm going to back it up all the way. Did I leave you again? And I'm going to go all the way as far as I can in. Blobbing on a little bit so that it's thicker. And I want a little bit more of an apex. So I'm going to add a little bit more in the middle. Now I'm going to hold it upside down. Let it level. I wish I could show you how fast it moves, but how slow it moves. So it's not quite, so it's leveling really well right now. Can you see that? And I kind of move it. Oh, there's a hair, sorry. So now it's level. Cure it. It's already got 4 fingers down. Not bad. How long's it been? I don't even know. 11 minutes. And then when I'm all done, excuse my hair. I'm going to throw a design on it and then I'll post it in the group. Because I don't want just plain builder gel. I mean, you do you, but I'm crazy. Look how awkward this looks with my wrong hand. I'm like, ooh. Okay. Let that self-level. And I know I keep saying that, but it's the most important part because you see right there where I didn't get it, it will slowly disappear. And then when I put my next layer on, it will completely disappear. So cure that for 10 seconds. But if you need something super quick, just know you need to have the patience to let it be beautiful. And then you got it. Okay, now I'll do the final on the pinky. Oh, and I use peel base, so I can just take this color off anytime I want. Because I'm a daily nail doer. This is my time at night. Oops. See what I did there? Just trying to make sure my finger was in the camera and I globbed my finger. But that's what my Q-tips are for. Now I'll let that level. Told you they were sticky. Hair everywhere. I don't even know where it comes from. I don't even have a cat with long hair, or dog even. My dog has long hair, but it doesn't look like that. Okay, now cure that. And then I'm gonna get I'm curing it now for the full 30 seconds, depending on your lamp, is how long you'll want to cure it. I'm getting some alcohol. Now I'm going to wipe all the sticky stuff off. you would have to do if you follow these steps is do your design and top coat, or leave them how they are. You don't even have to top coat them if you don't want to. Make sure they're shaped, but that's not too bad. So that's builder gel, thermal builder gel. And I see right here I'm gonna have to shape a little bit, but I'll do that off camera, only because I'm super picky. But ta-da! I hope this helps, and please let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.